welcome to the backswing section. Today we're talking about the left elbow bending in the backswing. Is that okay? I have this question a lot by clients. They say, am I allowed to bend the left arm? Does it need to stay straight? Well, at Improve My Golf, we like to see either the arm to be fairly straight or it's okay to have a slight bend. The reason why it's okay to have a slight bend, that's actually an extra lever. It's an extra power source. However, the question is how is that bend being created, and also how much bend? So for example, if we get to the top of the backswing and we're seeing the bend to be this much, it's actually not beneficial to the golf swing, because as you see at the moment I'm very narrow. My hands are very close to my head. So what we want to be trying to do is swing to the top, have a nice wide swing, and you can also have a slight bend here. So we're not talking huge amount of bend, but just a slight bend. The long hitting champions, they do overswing, they do have bend, but also they do have a high dispersion rate. They create maximum club head speed. However, with regards to consistency on tour, if we compare the tour players, there's actually a statistic out there. He was testing the tour pros, and he found out that 95% of tour pros didn't have a perfectly straight arm. It was only 5%. So let's go with what the majority do. So yes, we do allow for a slight arm bend. However, let's make sure that we're maintaining width rather than getting too narrow here, because the issue is if we get too narrow, too bent, control of the shaft gets lost, as you see here. So then that means we can end up, strike could be strike could be inconsistent, and also club head speed can be lost because it's just too narrow. Really important. Yes, if you do want bend of the left arm or the lead arm, at Improve My Golf we like to see that to a certain extent, but as you can see here from the camera, it is argued that my left arm looks fairly straight. So it's just a slight flexion, you know. We're not looking for that huge bend in the left arm, we're just looking for ever so slightly. So it's ideally close to straight. That's straight, but from there then there's just too much stiffness in the body, which I'm feeling my left arm locked there. It could cause injury. So when you're taking the club back, maintain maximum width, but also allow for the arm to feel straight but not perfectly straight. That's the goal.